Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap a tall building in a single bound. It's hashtag not my Superman.
I mean, he could be. You want to, give him a shot?
Yeah.
Watch it before you judge.
Welcome back to the Cinefanatics. My name's Robert Adams.
I am Chris Adams.
And we've got a new Superman trailer. It's the official trailer for Superman, not the teaser anymore, which is great because I just want to see a lot more. All we've had is that teaser. That's all we've seen online. That's all anyone has had to talk about is the teaser. I want to see some more footage and see if there's anything good in this, like really like meat and potatoes, because I'm eager for this movie.
I mean, Superman is good. He's in it.
Yeah, no, I'm overall eager for this movie. Before we jump into this trailer real quick, let us know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions down below. Are you a fan of what James Gunn's going to be doing here? Are you not a fan? Let us know your reasons why. Please keep it very rational and calm and,
But also,
human.
If you want to support the Snyderverse, feel free to leave a comment also because it just benefits us.
Yeah, I mean, even
More
negative
engagement.
comments are great. Yeah, love it. Anyways, eager for this trailer? Let's watch.
Eager for the trailer.
Let's watch it then.
It's been a minute, y'all.
DC Studios, yeah.
Are you being serious right now?
Trying to.
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
lot of
It's
fire.
a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
Oh.
That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed.
Interesting.
Superman.
Ooh.
Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I like that. That's a great
I
angle.
would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Ugh. He's got a spine. I love
Hey,
that.
buddy. Eyes up here.
Where were their eyes before he said eyes up here?
Red underwear.
Oh, yeah. Hey, the last Superman didn't have that.
Your choices. Your actions.
It definitely feels like Gunn's style of action.
That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
Did you miss species my
not
pronoun?
accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Yeah, they're packing a lot into this trailer.
They
here.
are. That looks good. I'm getting chills.
You have a dog?
Aw, Crypto.
I like how they're still not putting Superman
Yeah.
in the title. It's just the symbol.
It's just the logo.
That's enough.
That looks fantastic.
That's a lot of Superman. There's a lot of comic bookiness to that, which is necessary. I will also say, man, it's refreshing to have a bunch of bright, shiny colors.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I like about what we've seen so far is I like the aesthetic. It's the aesthetic that reminds me of Superman the animated series from the 90s. That is where it's kind of a futuristic like Metropolis. It's kind of like the Fantastic Four, where we got older like style, old deco style, but some of it is kind of futuristic in some ways. With basically like how some of the buildings have more curves on the top rather than
It's not 100%
jagged
like
edges.
like a retro future, but it is
Yeah. It
a
has
modern future.
It has the brightness, the saturation of that, which I know is something a lot of people who have no experience editing video or photos like to talk about a lot, is the color saturation. Learn how to do that first, and then you can talk about it. But it looks really good, and I love that so far. Just the brightness. It feels like you are watching a comic book movie, and that's an aesthetic that, for the most part, I feel like we really haven't seen that except for maybe like at least the first two Christopher Reeve Superman movies.
Christopher Reeve Superman Returns.
Maybe Superman Returns a little as well. And that's not saying that I absolutely hate the aesthetic of Man of Steel. I think it looks good given that world that was created. I think Henry Cavill looks good as Superman. The suit looks good. All of it looked good. I just like what this one's doing as well.
No, yeah, this just has that tone and vibe that you would connect with Superman in general. He is bright, he's colorful, he's hopeful. He is, that Boy Scout. He is that I'm here to save the day, I'm Superman kind of thing. And you got to have that tone with it. We're not going to sit here and bash Man of Steel because I actually do like the movie. I think Man of Steel was a good movie. But at the same time, it felt like a coming off the back of the early 2000s, we got to make all of our characters dark and brooding and
It's basically the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, they're coming off the back of that. That's successful for Dark Knight. It's going to be successful for Superman. Absolutely not. I mean, that movie did well.
Yeah.
It was fine. But the universe as a whole that spawned off of it did not do so well, which is why we have this whole reboot starting with this movie, and why I love the fact that we're just tonal shifting completely to bright colors, and I think that's going to be a good window into what we should expect from the new DC Studios universe too.
Yeah. The other thing I like about it, though, with it still being bright and cartoonish, even with like all the other characters, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, Hawk Woman, Metamorpho, all of those other characters are helping to add to the comic booky feel and look of it, but we still have realistic stuff. That conversation that they were having was a matter of, it's kind of somewhat political, but it's more of just a solid moral idea that, like, yeah, Superman, while Clark Kent is probably a civilian, I'm pretty sure Ma and Pa Kent got that worked out when he was a baby. Mm-hmm. I know in Smallville they talked about how Lionel Luthor helped procure the paperwork needed to secure Clark's adoption. But like in this, Clark is an American, so to speak, but Superman is not. Superman doesn't actually have any jurisdiction anywhere. He just saves people.
Superman's
without
from a completely
question.
different planet, so he doesn't have any real jurisdiction anywhere on this planet.
And for the most part, I know this is what a lot of Superman comics and stories are about. Good luck telling him any different.
Yeah.
He is the type of person, and this is something that I feel like we human beings can't understand. He is a person who, while he is flawed, he doesn't act flawed.
No.
Anything that he does wrong that is flawed, he internalizes, he deals with personally himself. But overall, his outward appearance, he's helpful. He's a superhero. He wants to be someone that people can trust. He doesn't care about, I can fly all across this planet. It doesn't matter what country I claim as home or what country I'm from.
It's an interesting discussion because you got to bring that up with Superman. I think it's something fun that movies can do that you don't usually see in cartoons. In cartoons, it's usually just good guy versus bad guy. Who's the villain this week? Beat him up.
Yeah, you also got like 30-minute episodes, so we got to chug this along.
Yeah, you don't have time, and kids don't care about the geopolitical nature of a superhero who can just kind of fly around and do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And we can kind of get that in the movies because you got an audience who is going to be more open to that. And I think that's an interesting thing to explore, and I love that they're exploring that with also showing the relationship between Lois and
Superman, Clark. Yeah. Only other thing I really liked about the trailer so far is that we still don't really have a full idea of what exactly is going on. We know some details. Lex is trying to go after Superman. There's all these other, like, possibly like a proto-Justice League around, also saving the day. Superman's out here saving these people, stopping a war here, doing this, that, or the other.
big kaiju.
But we don't know the overall story of this movie. The 2 trailers we've gotten so far have basically been one whole scene and then small, like, little glimpses of other parts of the movie. So, like, the teaser was him with Crypto after he got defeated by something, and Crypto had to drag him home. And then this one, we've got the whole scene of him and Lois having that discussion. I don't know what's happening in this movie, and I like what that's doing. I love that. That's more and more lately, I'm hearing people say, I don't watch movie trailers because they give away too much. This didn't give away really anything. I don't know what's happening.
Just a bunch of stuff is going on, and I'm for it because it all looks like stuff I'd like to see in a Superman movie.
Yeah, I want to see where all of this, like, why all this is connecting, how this all connects, what's it all going to lead to.
So watch the movie, and this might be hashtag your Superman.
If you have nothing else to take away from this video, you should at least take that.
Especially because if the DCU as it is now is successful, this is going to be your Superman for a considerable amount of time.
Yeah. Anyways, anything else?
Nope.
Well, that's going to be our reaction to this trailer. What did you think of it? Let us know down below in the comments. Also, while you're down there, let us know, like, what's your favorite Superman movie so far? Let's have a discussion while you're down there below. Make sure you follow us on social media. We are at The Cinefanatics on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. You can follow me personally at RCA Reacts on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd. Was youtube.com/RCA Reacts. It has still been a minute since I've done this.
You can follow me at Chris Adams MLP on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching it. Hopefully, we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Thanks for adding that. Great value.